Teresa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Well, thank you for taking the time to video chat with me today. I know you're busy, so I'm just going to dive right in, if you don't mind.
Not at
I
all.
can't believe it's his 7th year. Do you remember how you heard about Janus and sort of what made you enroll
Yes. Well,
at our school?
I do. Well, Jack was identified fairly early with autism spectrum disorder.
Right.
At 22 months, we got our formal diagnosis. So he was involved in early intervention programs.
Right.
And we also had FSCD home team, which we still continue to have some services through them. And so Janus was brought to my attention that way.
Okay.
Through the educational specialist we were working with, because Jack had been attending. He started off in their center, and then we tried to integrate him into the preschool program, into kindergarten. And everybody was wonderful and well-meaning, and I mean, this is no critique to his programs, but it just wasn't a good fit for him.
Right.
He wasn't thriving. He was quite anxious and not able to participate, in any kind of meaningful way.
Right.
So that came up, when we were doing the transition planning, and I think many of the people that may see this video are at that place exactly, right, where you're transitioning out of those preschool or kindergarten services, or they're on wait lists for other services, and in this time of uncertainty, I can only imagine how hard that is, right, to think about. Yeah. So we heard about it. Some of the therapists that I really had worked well with, and that worked well with Jack, thought it might be a good fit, given the ABA, applied behavioral analysis approach, and the individual support that he would receive at Janus. So now this isn't available now, and we took a tour of the school, but we also investigated, which they can't do. So I can talk about our experiences doing that, and I checked out every possible option, Teresa.
And there's not much. Right.
There's not a lot, but coming from the north, I'm from northern BC originally. I was actually overwhelmed by the choices here. Right. So I think we are very fortunate in Calgary that we do have a school like Janus, and the other options out there too, because I think at the end of the day, it needs to be a good fit for your child. And when I walked into Janus, I could see Jack there. I could see. We struggled with a lot of behaviors, a lot of anxiety, as I mentioned. Even just getting him to sit and attend in a room, he would often walk out or run out, do a lot of stimming,
Yeah.
So when I walked into Janus, I saw kids engaged, relaxed. I saw a place where he could go, and work towards, and what I had wanted for him. To be able to sit and do that kind of work, because I always felt he had a lot, well, of course, as his mother, I felt he had a lot of potential that we just weren't able to tap, until we found the right support on the phone. And she said something to me that still makes me kind of emotional. I didn't realize what was missing, but she said, we see Jack as a boy first. We don't see the autism first. We see the child.
For sure.
And, I know it seems like such a cliche, but I hadn't thought about it in those terms, and that was what was missing.
Right.
Prior to that, it was always a focus on the problematic behaviors and deficits and impairments, and, he wasn't speaking, he was communicating with alternative communication devices at that time.
Yeah.
And that just, for some reason, that was very reassuring, and it just hit me that kind of encapsulated what we had been struggling with.